Welcome to another beautiful day here at Mills Motors, located at 240 Bond Street East in Oshawa. Today we're looking at the awesome 2017 Enclave all-wheel drive leather, shown here in the very nice ebony twilight metallic. Under the hood, it's rocking the 3.6 liter Dock Direct injected V6 engine with the 6-speed automatic transmission. Taking a look at the inside of the vehicle now, the upholstery is all leather, and down here are the controls for the 8-way power adjustable driver's seat, including lumbar support. On the inside of the driver's side door, there is quite a bit of storage, as well as this beautiful wooden grain trim. Up here is the powered lock and unlock, window lock, powered windows, and power mirrors. And up here are the two memory sets for the mirrors and seat. Starting on the left is the exterior lights, and on the left, behind the left-hand side of the steering wheel, are the wipers and indicators. Over here on the left-hand side of the steering wheel are all the cruise control buttons, as well as heated steering wheel, which is very nice for those cooler months. And over here on the right-hand side are some hands-free and Bluetooth buttons, as well as some buttons here to help navigate through favorites of the radio station. And then tucked in behind there are these two buttons, which are for changing the volume of the radio.
This vehicle is in demonstration mode.
And before we take a look at this center screen here, up here there is this beautiful analog clock. And just on top of that, there's actually some storage that is available up here. And now looking at the center touchscreen, the vehicle comes with AM, FM, and XM radios, as well as you can connect your phone to it. And if we hit this next button right there, you can also receive some text messages, connect your phone via Bluetooth, and then stream music through Bluetooth or USB port or an auxiliary port as well. And then there are some settings to go through, and the tone icon there is an equalizer. And if I hit next, we'll be taken back to the home screen. So on the left is the volume, and changing of the stations is here on the right. And on the left we have the home button, source button, and favorites buttons. And on the right we have the back, and then changing of the stations and tracks there. And so below the screen we have all of these buttons here, which are for changing the different information that is displayed up there. And there's also the hazards located in the middle. And now looking at the Aircon Controls, it does include front and rear defrost, as well as dual climate control. So I can have the driver set to 18, passenger set to 21, let's say. So that's quite nice for when the driver and passenger have different temperature wants. And in the middle here is the fan speed. It also does come with heated driver and passenger seats, which is nice for those cooler months. And then also down here is the rear wiper controls, traction control, and then this will actually operate the power automated trunk. And as well as that below there, there's also a USB port and an auxiliary power outlet. And in between the seats there are two cup holders, as well as this nice armrest here, which does slide forwards and backwards. You can also slide that back, and there's some storage located here. And also you can take that out, and then down below there's also quite a substantial a bit more storage, as well as there's another auxiliary power outlet. Put that back, slide that forward, and so move the armrest forward here, and then you'll see there's this button located right there. Press that and you can open it up, and on the inside here there is some more storage. And now moving to the passenger side, there's a nice big glove box here, which offers a decent amount of room and storage. And on the passenger side door there is the powered lock and unlock, the powered windows, and that beautiful wooden grain trim. Have a look at those gorgeous 19-inch aluminum wheels there. That look very nice. And as we make our way over to the rear of the vehicle, lined along this whole rear bumper here are the ultrasonic rear parking sensors, which do go hand in hand with the colored backup camera that does show up for you on the inside of the vehicle on the center screen, which is quite useful for when backing the vehicle up. Now there are a few ways to open up the trunk. One is to press the button located on the inside of the vehicle. Another is to press the button located behind here. Excuse me. And the third is to press and hold this middle button here on the key fob, and the trunk will open automatically, which is quite the handy feature. And once it is fully open, back here there is quite a lot of room, as well as some hooks on the left and right hand side, which is perfect for securing a cargo net back here to help keep some of those loose items nice and safe and secure. There's also this storage compartment that is available underneath here, so you lift that up, and underneath here there is quite a lot of room back here. It's also quite nice because this does fold on top, so it can keep some things nice and private. There's also an auxiliary power outlet located back here, and these third row seats do fold down flat, all you have to do is pull down on, or rather pull up on these, push down, and the seats will fold down flat, which is quite the nice feature there. So now when you have them folded down flat, there is certainly quite a lot of room back here to pack pretty much whatever you'd want. And to get it back up, all you have to do is use these ropes right here, put a little bit of effort into it, and then they will come back up nice and easily. To close the trunk, you can either manually close it with the handle right there, or to the left, there's also this button. All you have to do is press that, and the trunk will close automatically. Now looking at the rear passenger side door, here on the inside there is quite a bit of storage, as well as the powered window control and that beautiful wooden grain trim. Now before I actually do take a seat in the second row seats here, there are a few cool features with the second row seats here. So if I pull on this little handle right here, the seat will actually fold down flat. So you can have those third row seats folded down flat, and the second row seats folded down flat, which means there's now tons of room to store some bigger items in. And there's also this other handle right here. So if I pull on that one, the seat will actually collapse up in that sort of position. And then if you apply some pressure here from the back and push up, the seat will squish up, and now there is more room here for anybody to get into the third row seats, which is very nice. Okay, and so behind the passenger seat, there is some storage here, as well as there is some behind the driver's seat. And behind this middle console are all the Aircon controls for the second row seats, which is very nice. And below that is an auxiliary power outlet, and below that there are two USB ports, which is very nice for charging any of the mobile devices. And as I turn around here, you can see that the second row seats also have these nice armrests here, which do fold down, which does allow for a little bit more of a relaxing ride. And as I now make my way over to the third row seats here, over here on the left, some storage, and then there's a cup holder here, and on the right side there's also a cup holder and some storage, so you can comfortably sit what looks to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 here within the vehicle. What a great all-around vehicle, folks, and I can't believe I'm saying this, but it does get better because it is also equipped with the safety and connectivity of OnStar, as well as having its very own 4G LTE Wi-Fi hotspot, which does mean that you can safely search the web whilst in the vehicle, which will help move time along very quickly when you are going on some of those longer rides. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this is the awesome 2017 Enclave all-wheel drive leather, shown here in the very nice ebony twilight metallic. Under the hood, it's rocking the 3.6-liter Dock direct injected V6 engine with the 6-speed automatic transmission. If you want to test drive this awesome vehicle, we are located at 240 Bond Street East in Oshawa, and we would be very happy to show you that we will do whatever it takes.